Have you ever witnessed the start of something? Or have been somewhere from the very beginning? It is a rare opportunity to build and establish, to create a foundation for the future. It is a way to leave a lasting mark that will be there long after you're gone. It's a unique opportunity to not only strive from your own excellence, but to help set the course for many years to come. It is no small feat to be the first at something, but this is why beginnings always attract the bold and the determined. At Merrimack College, 23 young women from across the world have this very opportunity. For the 2015-2016 season, the Merrimack women's hockey team played its inaugural season competing in Division I Hockey East. 18 freshmen, 4 sophomores, and 1 junior jumped at the chance to be a part of history. The road will not always be easy, but what they create will last forever.
I chose Merrimack because I love the school. I love that it was a small school and it felt like you were part of a community. Starting a new program, I knew that we'd have a lot of support, and it's just a cool opportunity to be a part of it.
I really like the small school and the small campus, and I really like the coaches right away. I fell in love with them, talking to them, and when I came here to visit, it was just a great experience. And also because I want to get my master's degree, and I can get my master's here in 1 year.
It's actually really great being the first team here because we have a lot of community support. It's the first official season, so a lot of people are really excited. And I also think it's great that we're able to be the first girls to make a statement here in Hockey East and to prove that we're competitive in the conference.
While on-ice ability is important, it is not the only attribute head coach Erin Hamlin looks for in the recruiting process. With 5 student athletes achieving a 4.0 GPA and 19 of 23 earning a GPA of 3.0 or higher, the Warriors aim to excel in both the classroom and on the ice.
Our recruiting strategy is really to go forward with players that we feel are not only going to bring the skill level that we desire and obviously the on-ice presence, but work ethic. And that's really one of our biggest needs for players under our coaching staff, is to have a high level of work, high level of compete factor. We know that when we go out in the recruiting process, we need to go out and recruit the players that have a skill level to our liking, but also have a very high work ethic.
Basically, our philosophy for the team is that we want to prove to other teams that we're hard-working and that we don't give up no matter what. And we may be a young team right now, but in the future, when we're all older, we'll be very competitive, and we just want to make that statement now. So in the future, people know who we are and that Merrimack is a force to be reckoned with.
It's the last practice before the Warriors' first official game, and Coach Hamlin gets the team ready for tomorrow's historic home opener against St. Cloud State.
Hello, if anyone can hear me, you picked the wrong person for the mic.
Right now I see a lot of passes going north-south and missing them because they're either presenting a bad angle or you guys are not making a tape-to-tape pass. Okay, let's go. It was scrambly, before that first home series. We had 2 weeks really to put what we wanted into a system, into the team, so that they weren't so confused when they got on the ice. And as a program, when you've got the upperclassmen, you know that you have players that can teach the other players, and you know you have a core group that can run the system you want them to run. We took 21 new players and said, this is what we're going to do, and how can we teach you this in a very short period of time? We tried to cram in as much as possible so that we tried to make our players feel that they were prepared.
They're 100% going to use that. Did you see me fall in the corner? No. Yes.
Coach Hamlin is no stranger to success. She boasts an impressive playing and coaching record and is one of the best women's hockey goaltenders ever. A 4-time All-Star at the University of New Hampshire and the conference's goalie of the year in 1992, Hamlin was the starting goalie for the United States women's national team for 8 years and even played professional hockey for 4 different men's organizations. She has also coached the U.S. women's national team and was the first ever head coach for the women's professional team, the Boston Blades.
Kind of intimidating sometimes, but it's awesome. They push us hard. They want us to do our best. They want us to improve, obviously, and be the best we can.
I'm proud of you guys for a lot of things, but one is that you guys, we've crammed a lot of information in a very short period of time with you. And you've responded very well. And I think today, of all days, I walked into this practice and I felt more comfortable. I felt like you guys got it yesterday. I thought the forecheck was good. And even reaffirming today, you looked sharp. You looked like you were ready to go. So we're ready, all right? We're ready. All the nerves will happen. Hey, all those nerves will creep in, and that's okay. They're supposed to be there, all right? Acknowledge them, and then get rid of them, and just play.
The Merrimack women's hockey team isn't the only new thing on campus. The recently finished Merrimack Athletics Complex offers state-of-the-art amenities for both the men's and women's hockey teams.
So our facility is pretty incredible. I mean, this new facility is something that I think is the envy of a lot of schools right now. I mean, we are a small school, but we've gone big time. The locker room itself, you know, they allowed us so much input on the design process, and it's a nice selling point for us as a program, but us as a school, and just shows again the amount of support that we've been given.
I think the new facilities are just amazing overall. I know coming from my high school, at least in Minnesota, we didn't have any of these kind of features. So everyone is treating us very well, and the school puts so much money and effort into our facilities. So it really means a lot that we are treated this well here.
It's game day in North Andover, Massachusetts, and the Warriors finally get their opportunity to introduce themselves to the world against non-conference opponent St. Cloud State.
I think I was pretty nervous, but I was also really excited just to finally start going. I was pretty much working towards that and just really excited, knowing that this is the first game ever and we're making history.
As game time quickly approaches, the ladies have an interesting way of handling their nerves.
I honestly can't tell you what all the dancing is about. Jackie and Jill really they have a pregame ritual where they play, I think, 4 or 5 of the same songs before every game, and they dance to those songs, but I'm not a part of the dancing because I'm a horrible dancer, but it's fun to watch.
Moments before puck drop, the Warriors receive a surprise visit from college president and avid hockey fan, Dr. Christopher Hopi.
But remember, you are the first, and it's a very special thing. So congratulations to all of you for coming here, for taking the risk, and for making us all very, very proud. So go out, have fun. It's the first time ever. We have no idea what to expect, so. But I see a lot of happy faces and people who look like Warriors to me, so I'm pretty excited about that. So good luck to you all. Congratulations, and go Warriors. Let's make it happen.
It's pretty cool because it lets you know that you're playing for something bigger than yourselves, and not just your team, but for your whole college, and you're representing your college. It's a pretty special feeling.
The nerves are here, and that's okay. Embrace them. It's good to have nerves, all right? That means we're ready. That means we're excited, okay? So what I said on the ice was true. Acknowledge the nerves. They're there. Now let them go. Let them go, because you're just going to have fun out there and play hockey. This is what I'll leave you with, and then we're going to go, okay? First they ignore you, then they laugh at you, then they fight you, then you win. Let's go. Let's bring it in. Come on. 1, 2, 3. Warriors! Let's go, ladies.
With 1,781 fans in attendance, a Hockey East women's regular season record, Lawler Rink welcomes the Warriors for the first of many times.
Trying to figure it out. Nothing better to do when I'm stuck on you. I'm here trying to figure it out. Getting hard to sleep, blood is in my dreams. Love is killing me, trying to figure it out. Nothing better to do when I'm stuck on you. I'm still in here trying to figure it out.
I know a lot of the girls had nerves, but for them to have nerves, they kind of play better with nerves, so that's good for them.
Ready to go quick?
I let it go, 'cause I won't see you later when we're not allowed to talk it out. I said I'd go, put myself on show, but I'm still trying to figure it out. Throw my shoe, take a bet on you, but you
Traffic, came free, Slattery, a shot, scores! Stepping in is Slattery, a shot, scores!
I don't want to say exactly that we were expecting it because we definitely weren't, but we knew that we probably weren't going to have a shutout and that we were going to have to work for that game. Having those first 2 goals scored against us, it was kind of a little hit to the morale, but at the same time it was just motivation to work harder because we knew that we were going to have to work just that much harder to compete in the game.
Moves it back up top. Kramer fakes the shot, now over to Ray, shot!
I let it go.
Score! Power play goal! And the first in the history books for Merrimack women's hockey is Caitlin Ray.
Seeing the first goal was kind of the excitement of, hey, you know, we can do this, and this is what hard work will get you. So, I think more than anything, it was like seeing my kids do something great.
We got to earn our way back into this game, okay? We started to pick up that pace. I think a little bit of emotion came into it. We start moving our feet, we get around them, okay? You guys started to do a good job of that toward the end. We need a little bit more of that, and I know things, legs are getting tired. We're in the 3rd period. We're gonna forget about tired legs, okay? We're gonna put that aside right now, and we're gonna go out there in the 3rd, and we're gonna get it to them. Okay? We got this, legs. Let's go.
Go back to the point, Sorensen scores! What a blast by Paige Sorensen! We are tied at 2. Shot thrown to the net. Fitzgerald couldn't get it. They scored, and Merrimack has its first lead.
One of the largest crowds in an inaugural game ever, so every time that we scored and the crowd cheered for us, it just boosted us that much more, and everyone was really excited to keep that going.
They swept it out of there, and now a shot, score! Paige Boyd, power play goal, number 4!
It's funny, going up against St. Cloud and being able to come back against them, I think it was almost a little too quick that we came back. Suddenly there was 6 minutes on the clock, and I was saying, are you kidding me? Like we're actually might win this game, we're back in it. We were down 2-0. And I think, we got a little bit ahead of ourselves, and of course, as a young team will do, you take penalties.
We'll trade it up top with Slattery, shot and a score.
Hey, pick it up. You cannot allow sticks to be on the ice down there. You've got to get under them. It doesn't mean you get physical and you push them off the puck. It means you get under their sticks and you pick up.
Slattery, a low shot, save made, rebound, score! And another one gets through. Her shot scores. And St. Cloud able to extend their lead out to 6-4.
Despite their late determination, Merrimack comes up short.
And that's going to do it. They put a scare into St. Cloud State tonight, but it'll be a 6-4 Huskies victory over the Warriors.
You had them on the ropes, and we gave it away. We gave it away for one reason, the penalties, right? We didn't move our feet. We took stupid penalties. We put them up 5-on-3. What do you expect? Okay, they're going to get some goals. You had all the opportunity in the world to win that game. Gave it away. I don't know what to say other than I'm going to look at video and we're going to talk about it again tomorrow, okay?
For a young team, we know that we're going to have a lot of roller coaster rides, and so I think the biggest thing we took out of that game was really that, was how to ride the highs and lows and make sure we stay the course and not ever give up on a situation.
I see the dawn of a new beginning. This time we can't go.
Over the course of their inaugural season, the Merrimack women's hockey team achieved some notable goals, including earning their first ever win and their first ever Hockey East game on homecoming weekend.
To the backhand, and a score, shorthanded, the first in program history.
I ironically against Coach Hammond's alma mater, UNH.
And Merrimack will get the first win in program history, a 2-1 victory over New Hampshire.
Merrimack also defeated Vermont twice and tied them in the third matchup to win the season series.
I feel like it was just yesterday I walked in this room and you guys were doing the same thing, but you were all dancing at that point in time. It was St. Cloud, right? First game, and I feel like it was all right back. I know that you guys are beat, and I know that there's a lot of rest needed. But I'm proud of you, and you should be proud of your own accomplishments for this past season, okay?
The Warriors led Hockey East in attendance in their first season, highlighting the bond they have formed with the Merrimack community. As the first season for the Merrimack Warriors women's hockey team comes to an end, the young women who chose to be a part of something new are left with a simple realization. They did lay the foundation for the success of future Warriors. These young women from across the globe chose to challenge themselves and walk down a path that had yet been traveled. And as they look to future seasons, they are left with this simple truth. For every second of hard work, for every drop of sweat they put in now, they will propel this brand new program, their program, forward.